Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Suzi Schulman, and I am here to share with you some life hacks and ways to make your journey a whole lot better and a whole lot brighter. I'm a chiropractor in practice for 30 years, and I have learned a lot, and I love sharing what I've learned and making people's journeys, like I said, just that much easier. One of the things that I discovered that I want to talk about today is that everybody has a gimme. What's that? I've talked a lot about this with friends. We're all born with one thing at least, and I call it our gimme, that is just an astronomical ability or power that we all have. You can't tell me that each one of us doesn't have one. The problem that we have is that we don't know how to find it, we don't know how to tap into it, and we certainly don't know how to execute it. So, the question that I have for you is, what is your gimme? Do you know what it is? If you do, put it in the comments. Yes, I know my gimme. Let me know. If you don't, I'm going to show you how to find it. And believe it or not, the first thing that we're going to look at when we want to find our gimme is, you guessed it, it's our posture. What could our posture possibly have to do with finding our gimme? It's easy. If you've been listening all week and you learned about what a subluxation is, which is a block of energy in your body, which is caused by poor posture, or vice versa, it can cause poor posture. Either way, poor posture is the culprit. When you are not in alignment, your energy doesn't flow. And if it doesn't flow, your power is not turned on. And if your power is not turned on, I'm sure you don't know what your gimme is. Now, posture, when we're setting it up at home, that's all what we're talking about today, workstations, setting up our posture at home. And we're doing all this with the intention of releasing energy so that we have energy, so that we can be happy and live our best lives. But if we're slumped over in everything that we do, that's not energy. We're shutting it all down. This is energy. This is living. This is breathing. This is in thriving mode. Do not hunch over all day and think that your life is going to be good or okay or anything else, because you're thriving. I mean, I'm sorry, you're surviving. You're not thriving when you're slouched over. So let's talk about setting up your workstations first. I think that's the most practical. And when I say workstations, it could be at home, it could be where you watch TV, it could be where you play, it could be where you actually have your computer set up. The first thing that I want you to look for at your workstations is repetitive motions, meaning, are we at our workstations on the phone? And if we're on the phone, is it like this? Do we have a headset? Do we have AirPods? Do we have something so that we don't have to be like this on the phone? That's a repetitive motion. We've known this for decades. This is not anything new, but still people will sit there on the phone and not have a headset and ignore the fact that they're blocking all the energy that's trying to get through their body just by performing their job. Okay? Number one, repetitive motions. Not only the way you have your phone, but how about the way you have your desk set up? Are you always putting things in one place and reaching for them the same way? Um, Let me give you an example. Filing cabinet. Say you have in your drawers, you have all of your files on one side, and every time you go to file, you have to twist to one side. Wouldn't it be smart to take those files and put them on the other side so that we're not training our spine to be in a twisted position while we're working? And now, 3 months from now, you can move those files back, but switch things around constantly so that your posture has to change. It can't be in a repetitive motion, because over the long term, that's going to destroy you. Okay, so definitely look for repetitive motions. Where's your computer screen set up? Or if you're at home, where's your TV set up? If you're lying in bed and your TV's in the corner, this is how you're watching it, you're blocking energy. Always, always, always going for a neutral posture. That's what allows energy to flow. So TV should be set up in front of you, slightly up, so that we can look up and remind ourselves this is a flowing good posture. Never looking down. Get a little holder for your phone, your TV, your computer monitor needs to be set about an inch above eye level. Again, so you're not looking down at your monitor, you're looking up. We talked about the sitting posture yesterday, where the angle that we're aiming for is 90 degrees. and that's the arm hanging down from the elbow, and the waist and the hips and the knee. You're going to want to have, if you're sitting, especially for extended periods, a lumbar pillow or support behind your lower back. Why? Because when you have that, it brings you from a slouch posture once again to an upright posture. And when we're upright, our energy's flowing, our creativity's flowing. So once we know how to set up all of our postures in all of these different areas of our life so that we're getting healthier while we're going through our routines rather than sicker, that's when we can find our gimme. Why can we find our gimme then? Because that's when our power's turned on. We're not utilizing our energy and resources just to get us through the day because our posture's lacking, okay? It's the biggest releaser of energy that you can activate quickly. Upright posture releases the flow of energy between the brain and the body. That's when you're living, that's when you're thriving, that's when you're finding your gimme. Again, the gimme is something, that natural talent that we're all born with. And we're all searching all over for what's our gimme? What's our gimme? Let me try this. Guys, slow down, take a deep breath. Your gimme's right in here. You know what it is. You were born with it. Everybody commented on it and complimented you on it since you've been a kid, but you shut it down and you forgot it. Set up your stations right. Allow for good posture in everything you do. Release that energy. Look to be more positive. Look for good feelings in the moment. And I promise you, you're going to find your gimme. Okay? It's in here. All you need to do is remember it. And the best way to do that is to watch your posture, release your energy, and allow that gimme to flow. I hope you all have a great day and a great weekend. If you want any of the PDFs that go along with all the things that we're talking about, please just say yes in the comments and we will get those PDFs out to you. If there's more information that you're looking for, again, just give us a shout out. Love to help, love to just make your journey easier. That's the goal here. We're all in it together. Life is good. We just have to learn how to use it to our advantage rather than allowing it to use us. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will see you back Monday morning, 8:30 live for more information on how to live your best